Have you ever loved someone so much you'd conquer an empire just to impress them? Let me take you back to the year 1795, a time of revolution, power plays, and one of the most fascinating love stories in history. This is the tale of Napoleon Bonaparte and Joséphine de Beauharnais, a relationship filled with passion, betrayal, power, and heartbreak. Napoleon Bonaparte was a 26-year-old military genius, ambitious, awkward, and fiercely determined. Fresh off a string of victories, he was on the rise. Enter Joséphine. She was everything Napoleon wasn't. Sophisticated, graceful, charming, 6 years older and a widow with 2 children. She moved through Parisian high society like a queen, even though she wasn't one yet. When Napoleon met Joséphine, it wasn't just love, it was obsession. He called her sweet, incomparable Joséphine in letters dripping with passion. "I wake up full of you, the memory of last night's kisses still lingers on my lips." But Joséphine, she wasn't quite as head over heels. At first, she saw Napoleon as a ticket to security, not romance. In fact, while Napoleon was off fighting wars, Joséphine was seeing other people. They married in 1796, a rushed private ceremony. Napoleon was soon sent off to Italy for a major campaign. From the battlefield, he wrote love letters nearly every day. Joséphine didn't always write back. When Napoleon heard rumours of her affairs, he was devastated. His letters turned angry, his trust shaken. But he never stopped loving her. Ironically, once Joséphine truly fell for him, when she realised he was no ordinary man, but destined to become emperor, it was Napoleon's turn to waver. Fast forward a few years. Napoleon was crowned Emperor of France and made Joséphine his empress. It was the height of their love story. But even empires need heirs, and that was the problem. Joséphine couldn't give him a child. After years of heartbreak and pressure from his advisors, Napoleon faced the hardest decision of his life. In 1809, they divorced, but not in anger. It was a tearful, emotional farewell. Joséphine reportedly collapsed crying. Napoleon kissed her hands, whispering he still loved her. In the official divorce declaration, he wrote, "I retain all feelings of affection for her, and I part only with what can no longer be preserved." Napoleon remarried and had a son. Joséphine retreated into private life, a quiet palace, a garden of roses, and fond memories of the man she once ruled beside. But here's the most romantic part. Even after their divorce, they wrote to each other. He sent her gifts. He made sure her children were protected. And when Napoleon was exiled, it was Joséphine's name he spoke in his final days. Joséphine died in 1814, before Napoleon's fall. When he heard the news, he locked himself in his room for 2 days. Years later, exiled on a remote island, Napoleon would say, "I truly loved my Joséphine." Not every love story ends with happily ever after. Some, like Napoleon and Joséphine, are etched into the pages of history, powerful and painful and unforgettable.